Hello, this is Rogers Redding, National Coordinator of Football Officials, and I want to welcome you to this 10th in the series of weekly preseason training videos. This is the last in the series. The first games are just a few days away, and I hope you've been able to get something that will benefit you for the start of the season from these videos. Go back and look at the ones you've seen before. It won't hurt at all to refresh yourself on the plays on those videos. And so good luck to you as you start the season, and let's get right to the plays. On this kickoff play, you can see that the receiving team player goes out of bounds, and then while he's out of bounds, he reaches inbounds to touch the ball, and this makes the ball out of bounds, even though the ball itself never crossed the sideline. So heads up play by the player, very good announcement by the referee to describe exactly what happened.
Free kick out of bounds. On the kicking team, receiving team player was out of bounds when the ball was touched, therefore the ball is out of bounds. Ball being placed at the 35-yard line, first down.
So free kick out of bounds. The receiving team is going to get the ball at the 35-yard line. Good play by the receiving team and very good announcement by the referee. Good job by the referee to pick up this equipment violation. We have two players wearing number 2, both participating in the down, so this is good call as a live ball foul.
Numbering infraction, 2 number 2s on the field, on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Good announcement by the referee. He also uses the proper signal. This is an equipment violation, so nice work all the way around. On this pass play, we have a receiver going out of bounds and then never reestablishing inbounds before touching the pass. He was forced out of bounds, and had he come back inbounds and established inbounds, it would have been a complete pass. But as it is, because he was still out of bounds when he touched the ball, this is simply an incomplete pass. It is not illegal touching because he was still out of bounds when he touched the pass. So therefore there is no foul on the play, and good job by the officials not to throw the flag.
Is that the receiver was forced out of bounds but did not reestablish prior to catching the pass. It's incomplete.
So good job by the crew to recognize this, and good announcement by the referee. Good call for roughing the passer here. You can see that the defender takes a couple of steps and hits the passer well after the ball is gone. Now there's no targeting here, and good job to recognize that there is no targeting. He simply runs through the passer, doesn't lower the head, doesn't attack with forcible contact to the head and neck area. This is simply roughing the passer, so good recognition on this play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 4. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
On this pass play, we see a receiver coming across the middle, and just as he's about to get the ball, he is hit by a defender, and the flag comes in, and the announcement is for targeting.
On the play, personal foul, targeting, defense number 4. That's a 15-yard penalty, and the previous play is under further review.
Now you can see why this was called as it was on the field. These plays happen very fast. It's bang bang, the contact is high. However, when you see the replay, you'll see that there is no targeting. Let's walk through the process. First of all, there is no indicator. There's no launch. There's no lowering of the head. There is no upward thrust from a crouch. There's no attack with forcible contact to the head and neck area. This player is defenseless, all right, but good job by replay to overturn this as a targeting foul because there is no indicator of targeting, and so right away that means that we do not have a foul. And remember that by rule, the replay official is looking at all aspects of the play, and here it's clear that there is no targeting, so good job by replay to take off the targeting foul. We miss a foul for defensive holding on this play. You can see this really well on a couple of replays, because it's clear that the defensive back holds the receiver and prevents him from running his route. There's a long conversation among the officials on this play. It's hard to know what they're talking about. And the referee comes on and is about to signal holding, and then pauses and has another conference with the officials, and then announces that there is no holding foul.
There is no foul for holding on the play.
So the flag.
So there's confusion on this. It's hard to see why there's any confusion at all. This is very clear as a holding, and we missed this one. Good call for tripping on this pass play. You can see that the offensive lineman has been beat by his opponent, and he's about to get by him, and so he sticks that foot out to trip him. So good recognition to get this. It doesn't happen very often, but good job to be alert to this tripping foul.
Personal foul, tripping. Offense, number 74. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat, second down.
Our referee does a nice job of recognizing this roughing the passer foul. You can see it pretty well on the replay. The defender comes in and hits the quarterback in the head. He hits him late. It's not a targeting foul. It's not really a striking foul, but it is a hit to the head late, and this is a good call for roughing the passer. Also, this referee is consistently good with his announcements, and this is another example.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 87. Defense, that 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
We missed a serious unsportsmanlike conduct foul on this play. You're going to see an interception, which is returned for a touchdown, and then the player who scores the touchdown gathers his teammates around and poses for this picture from the photographer. Now, I counted 7 players. Each one of these players should have been hit with unsportsmanlike conduct. This is not a spontaneous celebration. This is nothing more than showing up the opponent and calling attention to oneself in a manner that is simply unacceptable. It is simply inexplicable to me why we can't call this. We simply cannot let these kind of things go by. On this play, notice the game clock is inside a minute of the half. Rule 343 tells us that inside a minute of a half, if we have a foul by the team ahead in the score or by either team when the score is tied, then the clock will start on the snap at the option of the offended team. So this is a textbook illustration of that, and it's a good job by the officials to notice this and by the referee to make note of the fact that the offended team elects to have the clock start on the snap.
Offside, defense, number 92. That penalty is declined. Western Michigan has elected to take the ball on the snap.
Now his announcement is a little garbled. He says that they're going to take the ball on the snap. He should say, of course, that the clock will start on the snap. But good job to recognize this as an example of application of Rule 343. In your entire life, you will never see a more obvious example of offensive pass interference than we have on this play. Number 13 comes across and just blasts the defender, and number 14 cuts off that. So good job to recognize this as offensive pass interference. This is one that is perfectly obvious to everyone, and good job to get this.
Pass interference, offense number 13. 15-yard penalty remains, first down.
Nice work to recognize this illegal shift. Number 11 is lined up as an offensive tackle, and just as he goes down into his three-point stance, number 2, the wingback, goes in motion. So this is an illegal shift.
Illegal shift. Offense, number 3 and number 11. 5-yard penalty, second down.
The referee announces number 3 and number 11, but in fact it's number 2 and number 11. He also has to come back later with a second announcement to correct the number of the down. So referees, be sure you have all the information you need before opening your mic to make the announcement.